What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Epic Entertainment Critics. I'm Antoine.
No, I'm still James.
Okay, we got us an epic. Excuse me. We got us an epic movie, not review. No, not a movie review. We got us an epic TV show review on Obi Wan. Is it just Obi Wan or is it Obi Wan Kenobi?
Obi Wan Kenobi.
Who cares? So he's actually tarnishing his legacy right now. Where it was
This
like,
week on Old
could you just stay an old man that we respect and admired?
like
We don't need to see
I don't
all
even want
this.
to call this show Obi Wan Kenobi. I'm gonna call this Old Ben from now on.
Old Ben, yeah.
Next week on Old Ben.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't
Social
went down
Security
that name
check.
for a long time.
Oh God,
Long time.
Old Ben's Social Security check didn't come in on side.
No. I remember when they first pitched the idea, I was like, it don't seem interesting. He wasn't doing shit. He was just chilling.
Like I would have rather watched Vader.
Yeah. So this week on Old Ben, as we saw, last thing we saw was the Vader was raking them through the coals, literally.
Yeah. Ran his entire phase.
Yeah, and so I guess he passed out, which that's
From the pain
yeah, passed out from the pain, and
of being barbecued.
and Vader was like, yeah, I ain't through with your ass. Pick his ass up, bring him on the ship.
Man.
I wonder if he would have got him on that ship, what Vader would have done to him. Dog.
Vader was about to put in some work.
Man, they about to come out the pliers and the blowtorch.
Dude.
They about to go to work.
Look, because Vader, after he raked him through the coals, and he used the force to put that shit out, and it's like, now you know a little bit of how it feels.
I know. That's just a taste.
But we ain't done. I'm just getting started with your.
So he got saved by some robot, but the main character was an officer, imperial officer that sympathizes with
Was
the
it
rebellion.
Kala or Kala?
I don't know, but you know what? They should show more of that because it was always it was a few theories that in the original series. Some of those officers was actually rebel spies, and a lot of people think not Admiral Oswald. What's the dude in Empire that kept messing up? The one he choked out, he kept messing up, and the theory is that he was actually a rebel spy because he kept trying to help them.
Oh,
And he just made it look like he was just incompetent. And Vader just like figured it out. Was like, okay, I'm gonna deal with him. It was like, it's like, oh yeah, Vader. So Vader. It's like. You failed me for the last time.
Vader, quit playing.
Nobody's this incompetent. You got to be a rebel spy.
Either you a rebel spy or you are too dangerous to have in our operation. Either way, you gotta go.
I think it's Admiral Oswald because I remember Admiral Oswald came out of Lightspeed too early. Or he thought, okay, I'll deal with him. Don't worry about it. So yeah, but. It's a theory that some of the generals or high-ranking officers were actually rebels, or they sympathized with the rebels,
Right.
or whatever, and they was messing up on purpose. So.
Well, I mean, like, you can't really be blaming them. I mean, like, it's one thing when the Empire is just, like, corrupt people doing effed up stuff.
Right.
But if you're a normal dude and you just an officer and it's like.
Rebel scum. It's like, do they always got to be rebels? Some of them could be related to you.
Right. But then it's like, man, I heard the Inquisitor killed a kid just to draw out a Jedi.
Ain't none of our business.
It's like.
Right. It's like you don't care? Damn. You know?
Like, God damn, dude.
Oh, but
Yeah.
I just remember when they set the probes out and then the one found them and dude was like, oh, we got to check this out. He's like, what? We can't check that out. Oh, let's keep going. That's we can't pay attention. We are not going to bother Vader with this.
It's like,
Vader's like, oh, what's that? That's them. Let's go. What, Vader, we got so many satellites and stuff. And so no. What I say? That's them. Let's go.
Like, hey, man, don't kick this up to Vader. You know, he busy.
Right. He just kept on trying to. Yeah, he was a spy.
Yeah.
So.
That or a slacker. Look, come on, man.
Hella lazy.
Like, come on.
So, but look, we get to see what happened with Leia. Reva has Leia, and
Worst babysitter ever.
Man, when they put her, she couldn't even fit it. It's so sad.
Man.
I was like, come on, y'all, really?
But it's
First of all, she's supposed to be like 10, but the actress is like 6.
yeah.
Like she's so little.
But like I'm
good,
looking at it, I'm
though.
like, not even getting into the ethical reasons why you shouldn't strap a kid to a torture rack, which I hope is not a conversation we need to be having.
Well, I was thinking maybe they was just trying to get her to get scared to get Obi Wan there.
I'm like, first of all, I would be afraid of any child who is willing to die.
I know. I mean, like she had
Like,
a lot of resolve for a 6-year-old, but
Like-
she's supposed to be 10, but still.
like she's sitting there on a torture rack, probably still got a little
Still
blood
wouldn't
on it.
talk.
I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing. I'ma die for my homies. Like
Yeah.
what?
But no pain. She didn't get no pain yet.
Right.
So when the pain kicked
Look,
in, there might be a
they
different
all
story.
think that till the pain starts.
I mean, but come on, man. She couldn't even fit in the little.
Yeah.
They had the little baby cups on her. I'm looking like, come on, what are we doing
Like,
here, y'all?
But like that's the other thing. It's like if you need a high chair just so the mug can fit on the torture rack, they don't belong on the torture
what
rack.
are we doing here, man? You gonna put a kid in the torture rack? Anyway, man.
Like you're clearly
Reva's just trying to show you I'm evil.
dude. It's
And I
like
don't give a damn.
like I was waiting for somebody to say, "You want us to do it?" I said we the bad guy. Now put her on that
No, wait,
rack.
give me. I'll press the button. It's like, come on, how evil is she?
The only thing Reva's missing is some good mustache twirling, man. That's all.
Maybe she was just trying to scare her, though. You know, she wasn't
mean-
gonna really do it.
I mean, she on the right track. But look, I threaten your family. That don't work. I threaten your homies. That don't work. Let me see what's
You
under.
asked for it, kid.
I got something
And
for
we're gonna
you.
try some old-fashioned pain. What information do she got anyway?
Like that's the thing. It's like they sitting there talking like Leia knows all of our secrets. You told the kid your secrets?
Like, I don't know shit. She was
Like,
just there by
she fell
chance.
asleep on the ride there, and then she was in 2 rooms.
You could hold on. The dude that she killed, she should have got him and interrogated him.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
pilot.
he would have been way more useful. Man,
You killed a grown up with the information, then you take the child and interrogate the child. Man, you are incompetent.
but you know what? This is the thing that's been bugging me about watching Old Ben is that they're trying so hard to make Leia a central character.
Yeah. It would have been okay if she would have been her real age, 10,
Yeah.
and not 6. I don't know
Yeah.
why they got this real young actress.
Yeah, but like they're bending over backwards to make her relevant,
Yeah.
and
And not Luke. But I guess they feel like we already got Luke.
we already got Luke. But even then, it's like I would have even said if y'all want to pick this up a couple years down the road, that I would have been cool with that. Like when she's 13 or something, you know.
Yeah. I
Like,
mean-
if nothing else, that first scene of her running through the forest would have looked better.
Right. If she was a little older.
Yeah.
Right. Especially when they was chasing her, like, you can't catch a 4-year-old. Hey, water. Oh, look, it's a branch in the way.
Oh no!
It's a branch in the way.
Small
so
branch.
I guess she got to get away.
How do I get past this branch that's 5 inches off the ground? Oh no!
I don't know.
I don't know. Go around or something.
Oh, okay. But no, so they got on the ship and interrogated. So now we get to some cool action. But not really.
Dude, nah. That's because when you mentioned it earlier, I wanted to ask you how you like that scene between our officer when dude said, "This isn't your station. Come with me."
I was just tripping off. I tripped off that too, where she was in the she over there like why people like sitting right next close as we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, go over this way. Yeah, I got you, and I'm gonna open this up for you, and I'm gonna. I'd have been like, "What you talking about? Who you talking to?" You
Yeah,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
like-
I would have been reported her ass.
Like, sorry, but you talking to me? No.
it
you
was
know,
like she's
like-
clearly whispering, but there's other people in the other.
Like,
and
also-
there's other people in the room.
Also, like, and I think people overlook this. This is a military installation. This would
Yeah.
be the same as like if you on a missile base and you talking on your cell phone.
yeah, but right, but I'm just thinking like at least go somewhere where it's like nobody else at
Yeah.
and talk to him. But no, she's talking to him right next to other people, and she's like saying shit that's clearly like I'll be like, what the
It's like, okay, so the detention block is here. I can get you in.
right? And I'm like, I can hear you. That's all right.
Like I would have straight been like, hey, boss man,
Yeah,
boss
no.
man.
No, I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom. That bitch right there.
Like I don't know what she on, but she clearly ain't doing
Right,
right.
I know she ain't on code. That's for damn sure. But no, but yeah. So they breaking this vase to get Leia, and we get to see O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
O'Shea Jackson Jr. I was happy to see him, and he's becoming a good actor.
Mhm.
And I was like, the writing is not there though,
No.
because I'm looking like he like nah, I ain't finna help you. Look, I ain't trying to get killed. And then
But look,
he did
they
do a 180 out of nowhere.
in this episode with two really bad lines from him, which is, "Hey, look, man, we ain't soldiers," which then immediately goes to, "Well, I guess we'll help you out."
No.
To at the end, "Well, I guess we is soldiers now."
But before that, it's just like, we ain't soldiers. He like really against helping, and then he was like, he's like, yeah, my wife was force sensitive, and the quiz killed her. Whatever you need, you got it.
Like there was
What?
nothing in between those
Right.
points. It was like, "Hey, look, we ain't soldiers, all right? We just out here trying to keep people alive."
Right.
You don't know what the Empire's like.
If Obi-Wan would have said like all the reason to help to, because your wife, do it for your wife or something, he'd been like, you know what, you're right. I ain't running for them. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. He didn't say nothing.
Look,
He just
the
said
line was, "You don't know what the Empire is capable of." "No, I do. I used to have a wife. She was a force sensitive like you. So whatever you need, you got it." Like
you could have just said that before.
So why did we have to
I
do?
know. Why did we just do this tango? Anyway, the writing ain't quite.
I'm
there.
always really impressed with his acting ability, but god damn,
That
they
definitely
give
ain't
him-
his fault though.
yeah,
That's the
they
writing.
didn't give him nothing to work with.
Right. But happy to see him.
Yeah.
But no, so we starting to see some, I guess, a pocket of the rebels or whatever. But this is when okay, so Obi-Wan's going to make this daring escape, and that's what I was like. The action to me. Now another thing too, the stormtroopers. Now we know they're not great soldiers,
Mm-hmm.
but damn, she like smacked one, and he like, oh shit, what I'm gonna do? Oh, what like, you got a helmet on. Do you know what the point I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like when she beat up two guys and took their guns or whatever.
Yeah.
It was so bad. The choreography was so bad. She like basically like hit the dude. It's like they forgot to add the sound effects in there or something.
But it's like,
That's what I'm talking about. You got to show this from another
Yeah.
angle. She went like this. She went like this. He was like, oh, shit, oh, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do?
in his combat armor.
And I'm looking like, did they like not shoot us at the right angle?
This is one of the reasons why I get a little ticked off with some Star Wars stuff. It's like it's like when they shoot it, they forget that stormtroopers are supposed to be wearing full combat armor. Like this isn't like somebody wearing a plate. They are head to toe in full armor.
But
This
it
is
ain't
like-
even just
It's
Star
like
Wars.
punching out a dude in a riot suit.
Right, true. It ain't just Star. It's this episode in particular. The way they shot the action was off to me.
Yeah.
And like I said to you earlier, it's clear that this person did not know how to shoot action. It's ways you shoot action, and the reason why they do that is because that weak smack she did, you're not supposed to see that from that angle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we would have saw that from another angle, we would have just figured, oh, she hit this dude. But seeing it from that angle, it just looked like a light tap
Like-
on his helmet.
Like that first angle would be great for the show, but then you switch to another angle for the cell.
For the hit.
Yeah.
And that's because she's not really going to hit him hard.
Right.
So that's why you show from a different angle, and then you give us a nice sound effect.
Mm.
That'll give us the effect we need to know she just hit this dude hard.
That was a hit.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. She slapped the dude with a helmet on, and he's like, "Oh God, what to do? Oh shit, where am I?" Like, It was some bullshit, man. It's almost like on Mortal Kombat when Johnny Cage like, "You supposed to fall now." Oh, I quit.
This is the part where you fall. Oh man.
But no, so not only that part, but some of the lightsaber stuff was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I mean, how did you feel about it? Because when I saw it, I was like,
I hated all of that. Because like when you're watching, it's like you can tell something's wrong with the shot.
I'm telling you, dude, you don't know how to shoot action.
And it's like,
stick to dramas.
I was thinking like maybe the choreography was just bad, but like even then, I'm looking, I'm like, well, part of the way they choreograph Obi-Wan in this series is he's rusty as all hell. So like I can give him that. Mm-hmm. He's not supposed to look good, but the shot doesn't look good.
Exactly, and it's just not working, man.
Yeah,
and
that is like the way they tried to do that scene where it's like there's a couple of bits where he's like redirecting blaster shots at people behind him, and it's like they let him block that, so like you can't see that happen because he's in the way of the shot. And so it's like
it wasn't shot well.
Yeah,
the action just wasn't shot well.
The lanes are all wrong.
And it's noticeable. Shot. It's very noticeable to me. So it's got another scene. So, oh my God, it had this scene, man, when he's trying to get away with Leia. Do you know what I'm talking about? I laughed so hard. I was like, the Empire must be complete idiots. Like, y'all not taking this serious no more. When he walked out with a big coat and had her in a coat, and you could clearly see somebody under that coat.
But they immediately called themselves out, too. It was like a man, a woman, and a child trying to sneak out of a base.
in a trench coat.
And I'm like, so you get
They wouldn't have got that far.
Hey, look, so like, based off of the way the show is written, so y'all understand this is some BS.
Man, look. Soon as I'll be running around because the flames was going off, and I would have been like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" Hey, come on, get the soldiers over there. Are y'all serious? Yeah. Are y'all serious right now?
Like, and I'm gonna be real with you. This kid is small enough, and y'all ain't gonna like me for this. Put her in a bag.
You could have done that. Yeah. That would have been smarter. But no, they put her in the trench coat. It looked like a comedy.
Dude looks like some weird cartoon character with that thing on.
It looked like Baby's Day Out or something. It looked like a goofball comedy. Yeah. And they was serious about that. Like, are you kidding me? Man, hey. Y'all losing me, man. It's like, that's some stupid shit, man.
And then we get a little glimpse at I keep wanting to call him Brother Five, but Fifth Brother.
Oh, Fifth Brother.
He always trying to find
like Wong with makeup on.
That's why I called him Sith Wong.
Reva! God damn it!
Reva, don't cast that spell. Head ass. But everything's going wrong on the base, and all he can think about is, yeah, she gonna get it for this.
Oh, no. Like, well, how's it her fault? That's like, but look, when she walking up, I was like, oh, maybe we're gonna get to see a lightsaber duel between Reva and Obi-Wan.
No.
And then they had some ships come up, and that looked bad too, because it was like some pyrotechnics that just went off, and then all the stormtroopers were like, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh Lord, me somebody. It's like. They immediately become useless.
If only we had guns. If only this was a military installation.
We do have guns.
If only we had some kind of defense. Oh, wait. We got all that.
Oh, just shot myself in the foot. Dude.
Wait, look, if only we had a force-sensitive person who can drag a ship down.
Look, if you can't shoot action, get somebody that can help you.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right, that's what I'm saying. If you used to shoot drama, and that's actually not your thing.
I mean, that's what second unit is for.
Yeah, get somebody else to help you, man. Yeah. Case in point, I can't prove this, but I feel like this is the case on and it's a female director, but Patty Jenkins, when she directed the first Wonder Woman, I'm pretty sure Zack Snyder helped her on those action scenes. And, because it shows with the next Wonder Woman 2, how the different the action scenes was in that. You know what I'm saying? And so...
Wrestling in the dark.
So my point is, when you got these... when you got a director and you want to use some new hotshot director or whatever, if they don't know how to shoot action scenes, you should have looked at their scenes like, this ain't working. Yeah. Get you an action director to come in there and help you with the angles, with the shots, with the choreography. Because it was bad, man. Again, shit was cringeworthy.
This is why productions have second unit crews. It's like, look, y'all know how to do drama and all that. We know how to make action look good. So you handle that, we'll handle that. The DP will make sure the shots are uniform and everything. We're good. There's a reason there's so many people that get hired to work on these kinds of productions. It's because everybody can't be good at everything.
Exactly. Because, when you got pyrotechnics going off and everybody looking around, what to do, that ain't working for me.
Nah.
We passed that.
Exactly.
So, yeah, the action is kind of bad, though. But so we had... So I thought Reeve and them was gonna have a fight, but no, they got to save it at the last minute. Which I'm looking like, how did they land those ships? They get in them and they get up in the air before they even made it over there.
And keep in mind, we started this episode saying it can't be done. Clearly, it was kind of easy.
Yeah, right. Even the part like I was telling you, they showed Reva running with the lightsaber. For some reason, it just looked weird. And it ain't her fault. It's the way it was shot.
I don't know if it was you know what it is? This episode feels poorly planned out.
Definitely. Yeah. Maybe they just didn't have time and they kind of just let's do something.
Look, this is what we got, so.
And even when she was blocking the ship's blaster, it was it don't look like you blocking shit.
The shot is off-centered.
But then she started actually doing something. Then she started twirling it okay, now you're doing something. But that's after the ship left. Yeah. I'm like, what y'all doing? I was like, y'all ain't even hitting the right marks.
I don't know how much of that is in a studio and how much of that is on the set. But
that's editing, that's the direction, that's all that, man. Yeah. You can't really get too mad at the actors. They just doing what they supposed to do. Yeah. But you gotta know how to edit it right there to make it work. It did work.
You need to be able, and this is the problem, right? So a director's job is to look at all of that, get with the effects department, see what's going on camera, get with everybody and say, okay, this is what the finished shot needs to look like. Mm-hmm. The finished shot shouldn't look like what we saw.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So it's if the idea is it's good enough, then we needed somebody else handling that because it shouldn't be good enough. It should be satisfactory. You know what I'm saying?
Get a clip or something for that. But yeah, I didn't like the action, man. Yeah. I thought it reminded me of A New Hope, the way he snuck in the base, same way, whatever. And that might be what they're trying to do. But
still,
it was cool in that regard. But the action was just kind of bad, man.
Yeah.
Let's see if they got a. Yes. Obi-Wan's in the back to tank.
Yeah.
where it was Boba Fett move over, man. That's my shit. Let's see. Hold on. See if they got some of those action, just some clips. Try not to show too much because Disney shut us.
Oh no, quick. Disney will shut us. All the way down.
I think they not really feeling the what's the name. I think they feel like people are not feeling the Obi-Wan, so they kind of. I don't know if they trying to hit people on
nostalgia.
Too much. Well, no, they trying to hit people with too much clips because they don't want nobody to see that it's not that good.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see what you got. Okay, somebody playing.
The braver you seem, the more afraid you are. I learned that at a very young age as well. I had a droid when I was younger, too.
What you laughing at?
Reva just wants a droid.
Droid back. Who wrote all this shit?
Like, man.
I'd like to let this play out, but I
But,
already know they're gonna
yeah.
get my ass because they got me for some the minor shit. Like I barely had anything. That first review we did, they blocked me for like barely anything.
Crazy shit, man. Hey, look, can we talk about the fact that Reva couldn't break into the mind of a 10-year-old?
They made it seem like, but they even did that in New Hope because Vader couldn't get in her mind. Remember?
Like what? Like, it's all well and good to say that she's strong with the Force, but where's she learning this stuff?
True.
You know, like they could have even used this show to show Obi-Wan teaching her how to obscure her thoughts or something. It was like, nah, like just naturally, her brain is hard to get into.
This is kind of okay, right?
This bit I like.
Man.
Oh man, they had
Dude,
to do it.
Did they put the Wilhelm scream in everything?
Oh man, they couldn't help themselves. You know, I feel it.
Hold on.
Oh wow.
Now this is scary. So Vader did show up. Like I told you, bitch.
I told you, don't mess up.
Darth Vader. Hey, and then he stared like, wait a minute, you was right there too. It's like, was it Fifth Brother? Fifth Brother act like he wasn't right there. Like, oh, I was taking the shit.
Man,
I just came
Sith
looking.
Wong ain't shit, man. Hey, yo, boss
Hey,
man.
Vader. I know he went to tell Vader.
Hey, boss, she ain't get to do, boss. She let him go.
She messed up, boss.
And where were you?
Hey, look how fast Vader
You
was.
were born what defeat would bring. I will tolerate your weakness no longer.
Makes me happy.
But like, that dude's like, yeah.
Yeah, get that. Yeah. Make me.
Whoop
grand
that
inquisitor.
trick.
Get him. It's like, dude, y'all gonna be obsolete. Y'all gonna be useless in about
You know, it's like,
next episode.
y'all understand, you don't have real names. You got titles. You are easy to lose.
But she basically put out there that this preludes New Hope, right?
Yeah.
Where it's the same thing. Let them go because of a tracking device
Yeah.
or whatever. So we said, you telling me Vader learned this trick from Reva? Is that what they telling you? Is that what they saying?
Sound like it.
That Vader was like, good idea. We can get one of them, or we can follow them back to their base and get all of them.
But this is the thing that killed me, though. So the way she explained why that was okay, the way she explained why it was okay, that because brother Sith Wong tried to get on, I was like, that's foolish. We had them, you know, like he talking all this mess, and it's like, so you think this Kenobi's the only thing that matters?
Yeah.
But you had him.
Then you went out.
You
You just went in, then you went back out. You
Yeah.
good. Go ahead.
all right. It's like, but you had him. Okay,
Right.
if Kenobi's the only thing that matters, why'd you let him?
Right.
go?
I know. Do you want the rebels or do you want Kenobi? That don't make sense if Kenobi the only thing that matters. You're right.
You know,
Come on, man.
make it make sense.
Who wrote this?
You know, just make it make sense. Like, I don't like fixing bad guys' plans after the fact, but it's like,
Sometimes they get the worst plan, especially certain movies. They always give them a stupid plan.
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you the worst bad guys are in all the Bourne Identity movies. They always got the dumbest plans, and they always like, Jason Bourne, we got to send 30 men out there just so he won't expose our secret. You are exposing your own secret. You got people shooting up buildings and doing all this crazy
look,
stuff.
he told you, so long as you leave me alone, I won't expose your
And
secrets.
then you bring out 30 people and start shooting up buildings. And
you expose
blowing
yourself to take out the dude that won't expose you if you leave him alone.
Blowing. If they won't do nothing, they will be fine.
Yeah.
Gee, anyway.
On to this, back to this BS.
Let me see if they.
It seems I have underestimated you. There can be
Hey,
no
no, roll that back real
mistakes.
quick. Hold that back real quick.
What's that?
Look at Brother Five.
What did he say? What you gonna let that bitch look?
Look at it. Look at the way he moves when that line hit.
Hold on. Oh, when you look at Vader.
He said,
It seems I have underestimated you. There can
Hey, look, bro. Shut up. But my lord, you should kill her now.
"You gonna let her get away with this?"
Run your mouth again, and you are dead. Whatever the hell you are.
But like,
Look like a piece of dog shit that gets dried up.
hey, yo, props to the actor behind Sith Wong, man, because that, like, he said, he stayed in character for that. No.
Shut your groveling ass up. You ain't got nothing coming anyway. She the only one showing initiative any damn way.
Oh man.
But no, that's Obi Wan Kenobi episode 4. It's gonna be
Old Ben
6.
episode 4.
Old Ben. Old Ben. And again, Vader steals the show. Even a couple of minutes here. What's the deal with they supposed to be down in the tomb or something? Like what is that?
I don't know.
That whole idea. I'm like, what?
That's weird.
I know. What am I looking at?
Like,
I'm sure somebody knows something.
Because like at
from
first I
whatever
thought it was
book.
just some kind of stasis, so like maybe it's a prison.
Yeah, he's like, oh, it's a tomb. Are
But-
they dead? Are they like fossilized or something?
Like if it's a tomb, what's the point?
yeah, exactly. Maybe they using them to. Maybe they trying to clone them.
Maybe.
Whatever. Anyway,
Maybe
so
that's where Sith Wong came from.
no, maybe that's where Snoke came from.
Oh,
My
right.
dear boy, I made Snoke. Really?
Uh,
All right, so that is our review for Obi Wan Kenobi. Oh, sorry, Ben episode 4. So yeah, we gonna keep it going, man. We gonna get that next episode next week. So anybody still watching, please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you will get alerts anytime we post new videos or live stream.
and don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, to like and comment down below.
Yes, we out of here.
Peace.
You have failed me for the last time. You will subscribe. All right. We out of here. Peace.